Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. It's time for today's video. So this is Fidens, and I'm publishing it on a Friday, so hashtag Fidens Friday. So the beer is a double IPA. It's called Do You Know Alan? Enough to say hello. Let's see, this is Nelson and Galaxy, and it's 9% ABV. I didn't realize this was 9% when I grabbed it. Well, whatever. It's okay. Yeah, I didn't realize that was the ABV. Proper glassware. You can finish the rest. All right, poured that pretty aggressive into my somewhat dirty glass. Yeah, so that is orange. I mean, there's yellow in there, but that's orange. That is your butternut squash soup kind of turbidness, not just unfiltered looking or just regular hazy. It's a little bit more down that path, more hard to see through. Let's see, you got about finger and 3/4 ahead. Pretty compact bubbles. It looks like you started with white, added a little bit of orange in there. A little more sudsy on top. Beautiful looking beer. Let's get into the aroma. You get that, so like for me anyway, I get some nice lemon, unripened pineapple, some dank earthiness. Not a ton of white wine, but like Nelson, I typically get white wine with some lemon and other things. Certainly then Galaxy, I've talked about this a lot. I used to get pineapple more often, so it's kind of nice that I get a little bit of pineapple in there as well. I think one of their more recent beers I reviewed that also had Galaxy and I got a little bit of pineapple. So I don't know if it's the same Galaxy selection for both those beers or just a coincidence or whatever, but definitely getting a little bit of pineapple, which is always nice because I love that about Galaxy. I say all that about the white wine and I get a little bit of it, but anyway, it smells really good. Let's get into the taste. Cheers. Great mouthfeel. It has sweetness. It's kind of interesting. It has sweetness with some bitterness mixed in, and then the bitterness hits. So you almost kind of like are lulled into a false sense of, oh, I guess this is as bitter as the beer gets because the bitterness is so interwoven with the sweetness up front. But then it still does hit. It's nice. And yeah, again, that mouthfeel, really good. So I didn't get any orange on the aroma. Like a little bit in the taste. And then it kind of morphs into that more lemony thing that I did get in the aroma, and I think is something I get in Nelson more often than not. Earthy dankness in the beer sip for sure. The pineapple, low level of ripeness. Little bit of like unripened honeydew melon as well. The aftertaste is maybe it's the alcohol, which I do not taste at all. So well done, hiding 9%. Maybe that's helping dry it out. The bitterness does kick in. Then you have maybe the alcohol helping dry it out because it's not for a beer that's relatively sweet in taste. It is not overly sweet in the aftertaste and is relatively dry for what comes before. And then kind of like the aroma, I'm getting a little bit of white grape, white wine, but not a lot. Man, that's really nice. I'm gonna do one more sip. That's really good. Peaches. There you go. That's what it is. I knew there's something else. It's like kind of unripened, getting to be ripe peaches for sure. Wow, that's really good. Yeah, I like this beer a lot. If you guys had this beer before, if you had this hop combination lately, something else from Fidens you want to tell me about, anything, everything, comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.